Hi, this is William Online India's weekly market overview for the week ending January 14th. I am Rushit Sejpal, equity analyst at William Online India. The week started on a positive note, extending the last week's rally. On Monday, Nifty closed about the 18,000 mark. So in November 2021, Nifty had breached its 18,000 level, and after a correction from that point of time, it again reclaimed that level. For all the 5 sessions of the week, Nifty closed in the upper half of the day's range, and that setup is very constructive. Also, there was a strong action in the broader market. Currently, Nifty has rallied almost 1800 points from its low that it made on December 20, and now it is trading more than 4% above its 50-day moving average. This week was very eventful. Sorry, I'm not here to talk on DRS, but on D Street. So let's focus on that. Three important results came this week: TCS, Infosys, as well as the Wipro. The Q3 numbers were quite decent. For TCS, the revenue growth was healthy, but margins were a miss due to the supply side pressure. It announced the buyback of rupees 18,000 crore at rupees 4,500 per share. For Infosys, the revenue was a beat while the margin was in line. But the good part is that the revenue growth guidance for FY22 was raised to around 20%. Also, there was a sustained deal momentum for Infosys, and this could keep the growth momentum higher for the FY23 as well. So, coming to Wipro, the expectations were high for the company, but it was not able to deliver to that expectation. There was a slight miss as far as the Q3 numbers are concerned, but the good part is that the deal win as well as the outlook is strong. Okay, so now what next? We advise a very selective approach while the market is in a confirmed uptrend. See, it's a Q3 results start of the Q3 result season, right? And many big companies are going to report over the next few days. So according to O'Neill methodology, you should avoid the stocks that are going to report in a week of time. The reason is there is a lot of uncertainty during the result. Even you might have seen the examples, like even when the result is very good, the stock is falling, or on a poor number, the stock is rising. So it happens. So it is very uncertain, the result time. So we always avoid, according to O'Neill methodology, to be away for at least a week of time from the stocks that are going to report. Now, we discussed that there is a 1800 point rally in just less than a month. So it becomes very important to track the distribution days. So currently the count is at 3. But the good part is no distribution day was added over the last 20 sessions. But you need to keep it tracking because it tells you when the market is topping, right? So now you should focus on the high quality ideas with an improving relative strength line that are having the strong fundamentals, strong growth driver, as well as the good technical setup, some base formation, right? And on the flip side, you should reduce the exposure in the ideas that are breaking below their long-term support. That's it for the weekly overview. Thank you and have a happy weekend.